I have the entire story of the universe in this bag, okay? This is what I'm going to be doing with the children in the next service, but I'd like to start off in this one with just to mention, this being Mother's Day, I'm especially proud to be wearing something that I almost always wear in the summertime when Michael and I are traveling around to Unitarian Universalist churches and doing guest talks. Any of you recognize the fashion? I bet you recognize this fashion. Exactly, okay. My mom had this in the 1940s, and of course then it has a Made in the USA sign on the back, right? I inherited this from her. If she were alive, she'd be 91. She died 16 years ago. But it's a wonderful thing to always keep in mind our ancestry, and that's what I love about this universe story here. So let me take it out. There's someone you know very well in your congregation, I won't say who also has one of these, but she can't fit it in a little bag. This is the entire story of the universe, and what I'll be emphasizing with the kids today is that while we can celebrate and learn, here's my bead for when the Big Bang, the universe started more than 13 billion years ago, and the first ancestor stars that created all the atoms in our bodies other than hydrogen, the birth of our solar system, Earth, photosynthesis on through to the dinosaurs down here and up to the first oak trees and creosote. Yes, I have creosote bush on here. It's my own. I don't think anybody else has creosote bush, but I do botany, and this is a very important plant for me. On up through some of the great discoveries, including the same beads here. Here's one right here. Here's the ancestor stars that created all the atoms in their bodies when they were dying and then spewed them out to the universe so that when our sun was born, it could have planets around it. I have the bead here that's a little smaller, the same, that's when scientists discovered that. I'm a science writer, retired science writer, but I love celebrating not just our understanding of the story, but how and when we came to understand it. And I especially like to celebrate those things that happened after I was born. Here's a little bead when I was born. DNA, the structure of DNA discovered after I was born. Stardust in 1957, plate tectonics in the 60s, the first view of Earth from space in, what was that, 68? All of these things happened in my lifetime. So this is not just the story of the universe, but it's the way I view the story of the universe. And my own life is on here. My ancestors coming over my maternal side, my paternal side way back when, coming through. And I view this, I made these 12 years ago on my 50th birthday. Yes, I'm 62. And what this is symbolizes for me is a memory that I'm not just 62 years old. I am 13 billion and something and 62 years old. And we're all that. And it's our story too.